In a shocking turn of events, Amazon, the almighty titan of e-commerce and cloud computing, swooped down and snatched up Whole Foods in a massive $13.7 billion acquisition 5 years ago. And like a wild beast on the hunt, Amazon wasted no time in tearing apart the specialty grocer, slashing costs, and integrating fancy pants checkout technology into all 500 of its US stores. But that wasn't enough for the Amazon overlords. They hungered for more, and so they added a whopping 60 new sites, including a spooky dark store that's only used for fulfilling online orders. Meanwhile, poor little Whole Foods has been struggling to hold on to just over 1% of the supermarket market, while Walmart gobbles up 19% and Kroger scarfs down 9%. And if that weren't enough drama, Whole Foods is getting a brand new CEO starting next week. Jason Bushell is taking over from the colorful and divisive co-founder John Mackey, who apparently had a bit of a culture clash with his new Amazon overlords. Some folks are amazed that Mackey lasted as long as he did, but hey, he's a right-wing hippie. They're tough as nails. Now, Buchel has the unenviable task of leading Whole Foods into battle as Amazon sets its sights on dominating the grocery game. And it looks like Amazon is actually doing pretty well in the physical store department, with revenue increasing by 12% in the second quarter. That's quite a departure from their underwhelming performance in previous years, when they closed a whopping 68 storefronts, including all their fancy Amazon Books, 4-star, and pop-up stores outside of the food industry. So what has Amazon actually done to poor little Whole Foods? Well, they've centralized a bunch of corporate activities in their Austin, Texas headquarters, but they haven't turned it into a boring old supermarket. In fact, they've added a whopping 3,000 local brands in the last 5 years, which is a 30% increase from before the merger. That's right, Amazon hasn't just steamrolled over all the small suppliers, they've added even more of them. It's like the ultimate underdog story, a small grocery store taking on the big dogs and coming out on top. Picture this. Teams of fearless foragers scour the land, hunting for the freshest local goods to grace the shelves of Whole Foods. These brave souls risk their lives every day to bring you the best produce, meats, and cheeses from small manufacturers who can't handle the pressure of supplying goods across the board. But fear not, Amazon's data analysis capabilities help determine which stores get what brands, ensuring the survival of the fittest. And it's not just the foragers who are making a difference. Whole Foods is on a mission to turn its employees into butchers and cheesemongers. That's right, folks. Hundreds of employees are going to be transformed into cheese wizards, slicing and dicing their way to the top. And if that's not enough to whet your appetite, hot food bars, free samples, and specialized chef stations have made a triumphant return, rising from the ashes of the COVID pandemic. But wait, there's more. Whole Foods is committed to keeping it fresh and local, and they're not afraid to take a stand. They've banned high-fructose corn syrup, hydrogenated fats, and artificial sweeteners, and meat must be free of antibiotics and added hormones. Even canned chicken, eggs, and tuna have to step up their game. And let's not forget about the planet. Whole Foods is reducing plastic waste faster than you can say rotisserie chicken container. They've eliminated plastic straws, introduced new produce bags, and created containers that are kinder to the environment. Sure, it hasn't been easy for the staff, what with the removal of some stock options and constantly being asked to do more with fewer resources, but they soldier on, fueled by their passion for fresh, local, and sustainable food. They've had to adapt to new technology and policies, the use of palm prints to pay for purchases, and some employees have voiced their complaints about the takeover, including the removal of stock options and having to do more with fewer resources and compensation. The battle for privacy rages on as pro-privacy activists take a stand against the use of biometrics for payment. People are freaking out left and right, and rightfully so, because who wants their palm print floating around the interwebs? Even other businesses and event locations are jumping on the palm scanning bandwagon, but not everyone is on board. Red Rocks Amphitheater in Denver pulled out of its partnership with Amazon when they found out the big bad corporation might share customer information with the fuzz. And with artists like Rage Against the Machine on their side, you know this is serious business. But the palm scanning technology at Whole Foods isn't just for payment. It's also a key component of Amazon's latest scheme, checkout free shopping with Just Walk Out. It's already been introduced in 2 locations, and let me tell you, it's like being in a high-tech surveillance state. Cameras everywhere, scales that can detect when you lift even the lightest bag of chips, and a palm scan to pay. We tried it out, And while we made it through the turnstiles with ease, our electronic receipt was a hot mess. Apparently, if you step out of the watchful eye of the cameras for even a moment, your receipt will suffer. But don't worry, Amazon claims it's very accurate, and you have 30 days to ask for a refund if they mess up. Of course, Amazon says they handle all sensitive information with care, but with millions of online consumers, Alexa gadgets, Ring doorbell cameras, and even room-mapping robot vacuums in the mix, who knows what they're really up to? Amazon's rival, iFi, is making waves with its computer vision system installed in 84 locations worldwide. From Aldi in Europe to gas station mini-marts in California, this technology is encouraging customers to make bigger purchases, according to iFi's CTO. But Amazon isn't one to back down from a checkout challenge. Their latest solution is the Dash Cart, which tracks products as customers put them in their carts, eliminating the need for fingerprints or machine vision. Unfortunately, the carts can't hold much, so don't get too excited about bulk purchases just yet. Speaking of purchases, Amazon's acquisition of Whole Foods was all about lowering costs and making high-quality organic foods more affordable for everyone. The supermarket was once called Whole Paycheck, but Amazon aimed to change that with lower pricing across the board and special discounts for Prime members. To increase profitability, Amazon has also been selling more private label products. In fact, Whole Foods 365 lines underwent a brand revamp last year with over 295 new products added, bringing the total to 2,200 today. But Amazon's private label dominance has faced criticism for unfairly favoring its own brand of products. And with the expansion of online food orders, Amazon's dark stores strategy is reaching new heights. Will Amazon's obsession with low prices and private labels be its downfall, or will it reign supreme in the grocery industry? In the year of 2020, the great pandemic swept the land, causing chaos and mayhem in its wake. Amidst the chaos, Whole Foods emerged as a hero, delivering 3 times as many online orders as it did in the previous year. This was no small feat, my friends, for low delivery costs are as rare as unicorns these days. Thanks to this remarkable growth, Whole Foods can now serve more than 170 million people in the US, Canada, and the UK through its 533 global shops. But wait, there's more. Whole Foods has even constructed a dark store in Brooklyn, New York. It's like something out of a horror movie. This store is exclusively devoted to preparing delivery orders and is closed to customers. But fear not, for Whole Foods is not alone in this madness. Walmart, Albertsons, and Kroger are also experimenting with the idea of using robots to pick up orders and reduce labor expenses. It's like a robot apocalypse is upon us. And if that's not enough drama for you, hold on to your hats, folks, because things are about to get even crazier. After Amazon acquired Whole Foods, Instacart's exclusive agreement to fulfill online orders ceased, leaving many gig workers without a job. But fear not, for Amazon has come to the rescue. The majority of those gig workers have now been converted by Amazon into legitimate Whole Foods employees. It's like a miracle from above. But alas, not all is well in the land of Whole Foods. The firm revealed that 6 Whole Foods locations would close after Amazon's first quarter earnings fell short of expectations. It's like the end of the world is upon us. But fear not, for Whole Foods is seeing signs of revival as customers resume doing their shopping in store. The number of trips to Whole Foods is currently circling around the same level as in July 2017, just before Amazon took ownership. It's like a phoenix rising from the ashes. Amazon has added 7 new Amazon Fresh stores after other retailers closed their doors in April. Amazon Fresh is a more established grocer with 41 locations in the US and 19 in the UK. And that's not all, folks. Whole Foods has informed CNBC that it would soon open 50 new stores in areas with high rates of population growth. It's like a glimmer of hope in a dark and scary world. Thanks for watching our video on how Amazon changed Whole Foods. If you enjoyed learning about the impact of this merger, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe to our channel for more exciting content. Also, feel free to share your thoughts and experiences in the comments section below. Keep watching, and we'll see you